Hi fellow traders, what's happening? Man, it's been a hell of a day for me. I had a shit show on NVDA this morning and I'm going to go through that with you here in a second. But I want to share this with you because the main reason I was able to get through today and come out on top is because I have the trader mindset. It's something that I developed 10 years ago that I started sharing with everybody. It's something that I update every year. I have a live presentation every year. I update it with fresh examples and descriptions. If there's something that I need to add in it that came about during the previous year, I add it. This is an evolving program, and it is something that if you put the work in it and you get out of it what I'm giving you, you can become a consistently profitable trader and you won't look back. I mean, this is something that I feel is that powerful. Some of the subjects that I get into, we talk about the reality of trading, what trading really is. A lot of people don't even know. They teach and they have no idea what the market's really about. And it's sad, but you have to know what the market's really about in order to take your trading to the next level. We talk about finding who you are as a trader, the things you need to focus on and look at so that you're putting yourself in the best positions to be successful. We talk about the destructive emotions that you get, that you experience, and how to deal with each one, how to overcome them and use them to your advantage. We talk about thinking in probabilities. This is $1 million mindset. It's the mindset that you need to have in order to be a successful trader. And we talk about confidence, how it could be your best friend or your worst enemy as a trader. We talk about how to manage expectations. We talk about how to develop extreme execution. I go through and show you. It's the same things that you see me demonstrating live every day in the live trading classroom. I teach it as I trade. Everything that you're learning in here, you see it put into practice every day, live and in color. Accepting and managing risk. Now, these are just a few things. There are more subjects, but it's a comprehensive trading psychology program that's going to help you change into the person that you need to be in order to be successful trading. You want to be a part of the elite. You want to be a part of that top, 7 to 10% that make it. You've got to get your head right, and that's what this does. So I do offer this as standalone. It's only $199. It's actually priceless, but you get the presentations, you get the PDFs for the chapter, and you have lifetime access to it. So every year when I redo it, you could come in and go through the live presentations free again. You'll get the updated PDFs, you'll get the updated videos. So every year you could come in and do it, and it's designed to help you continue to grow throughout your trading career. So if you're interested, make sure you check with me. Go to my website, averagejoetrader.org. You'll see the option there. Or you can join the whole community and get access to everything for a lifetime. I don't want you to keep paying me or me coming back to you. You pay one price and you're locked in. That way we don't have to focus on anything else but your learning. So I wanted to share that with you first before we got into our trade reviews for the day, recap. So I'm going to do the bad one last. Let's do the good ones first. So this is obviously Tesla. You can see this is the opening range high right here. I'm going to mark these up for you. And I didn't get the initial break because I was stuck in NVDA, which you're going to see here in a minute. But this is what I was doing, during all of this. So you can see it broke out, sold back off, bounced back up. So once we confirmed taking out the 5-minute opening range high level, I got in. And it ended up pulling all the way back, but it held support barely by the skin of its teeth. It held support. And as we held this support again, I got in again. I added to this, got profit as we came up through the high of this last bounce, and it pulled back and stopped me out. I'm like, really? So then it starts to recover. It looks like we're taking out this level here. Looks like we're taking out this. So I get in long again. It pulls back, barely holds support again. I add back, and then we get the explosive move that I've been looking for. Remember, I told you guys when I went to lunch that I was coming back and that I felt the market had another explosive move in it. And it did. So I added here, started taking profit, and pretty much killed it right here. So we're done. I think we're going to be pulling back. There is a linear regression channel up here around 239.40. It might bounce off of this and make a move up here toward the end of the day, but we're after 3 o'clock, and I'm pretty much done with it. So really nice profit here on Tesla. I mean, really nice. There we go. Really nice day on Tesla here. So MRVL, this is one that I took out of the gate this morning as well. 5-minute opening range breakdown, which was right here. It's a 5-minute opening range low. But this one did not follow through. Okay, this one just did not follow through at all. We got in, it bounced, it rejected, came down, and the way this got aggressively bought up, I did not like the way it got bought up. So as we were starting to move higher, I went ahead and took it off. It did bounce all the way back. It did sell off and kind of get toward the level, but it didn't really get down to 52. So this still wouldn't have been the trade that I wanted. But we did get a little bunt off of it. So halfway decent move there. So now, the shit show for the day. And the reason why I said that Trader Mindset program is exactly what you need to help you deal with stuff like this. So coming out of the gate, I had a couple of really nice trades here. Okay, for the aggressive move, I got it as we were breaking the pre-market low, which was here. This is the first 5-minute candle. So it was an aggressive entry. I got in, took profit a couple of times, Actually, I think I was all out here. No, I'm sorry. I had a little piece left on this. And as it was coming back up and we lost resistance, I ended up flipping it and going long and got a piece here. You know, took some off here and then stopped out, break even. And then as this candle came back up and closed back above the 100 period moving average, this orange line here, I got in once we made a new high and it confirmed. And this time it just didn't work. There are some times where waiting for confirmation doesn't work, and this is one of them. I was still dealing with the volatility of the open, the fact that the Fed chair was speaking. It could be a lot of different reasons why this just didn't go, but it didn't. And so I decided I was going to short this. So I got short, and this thing starts to rip against me. Okay, it starts to rip against me, and I can't get out. Okay, it would not let me out. It kept saying that I didn't have enough buying power to get to put my order in. I had some profit targets out. I took them off. I thought that might be it. Still can't get out. So I go in, I log out and log back in to see if, you know, something had happened. Still couldn't do anything. I could add to my position, but I couldn't get out, which didn't make any sense, because if I don't have enough buying power, I shouldn't be able to add. But I was able to buy a couple of hundred shares up here, but that was it. Once I did that, it still wouldn't let me out. But I could short, and it would add to my position. So I ended up with a pretty big size here. And once I saw that we were rejecting the 200, my training came in place, or took the place of my frustration. And it wasn't a hard thing. It was just kind of automatic, you know, because that's the trader mindset that I've developed. So I look at this and I'm like, look, we're selling off. I'm just going to take profit until it stops, and, you know, we'll wait and see what happens. Well, this thing just started selling off, you know, after Powell got speaking real good. It did pop up, which is what messed me up here. And it might have been the volatility that was screwing up my orders or whatever. I don't know. But we ended up coming back, and it was because I kept my wits about me. I was able to manage this trade. I still didn't get the whole move, but I got the meat of the move, because my final target was going to be here, and I was looking for it to kind of bounce off of this back into the 9, and then I could reshort it for the next move down. It never did that. It just kind of washed out. So I waited for it to try and bounce so I could get a reversal here. So I get in, got a little base hit bunt, got back in, same thing here. But this one was a little bit bigger move. And after that, I just kind of left it alone. But this turned into a real crap show this morning. But everybody that was in chat, that was in the live trading classroom, you got to see me deal with this live and in color. 5-6 years ago, I would have been going out trying to buy a new laptop, because I would have been throwing the laptop across the room. I would have been going nuts. But developing the right mindset made this seem like second nature, made it seem easy. Even though it did take up all of my mental energy. And I was mentally exhausted after this. My training my training kicked in, and I was able to manage this. So what could have been a disaster of a day, disastrous. I'm talking, I was down several $1,000s or thousands of dollars in NVDA. And to sit there, be calm, cool, and collected, and work it to where I was able to get out of this without, being chopped up and cut up, made a big difference. This is what I want to teach you guys. I want to teach you guys how to be able to respond no matter what adversity comes your way, whether it's your fault or not. It doesn't matter. And there's a couple of things that you have to work on in order to get to this point. That's what I want to teach you guys. So come in. I guarantee you this trader mindset program is life changing. It will change the way you see the market and the way you see your trades, for the good and forever. But to give you an idea of how far we came back, NVIDIA, through all of that, I'm only down $428 in NVIDIA. Now, this SPY trade was an accident. I was talking and my mouse was taking trades because I needed to change the battery in it. It was doing what the hell it wanted to do. You guys know I never trade SPY, so this is not, this was an accident that cost me a little bit. But, MRVL, this was the bunt. Tesla, was the major gainer today. But I'm really, really proud of bringing NVIDIA back from being thousands of dollars down to, trading it and bringing it back around. And I could have easily, another point I want to make before I leave, I always preach not trading your P&L. I'm not going to get into everything because that's a whole lesson in this trader mindset. But had I been trading my P&L and seeing that I was only $400 and some down, you know what? I would have kept trying to trade this. And 9 times out of 10, I would be I might have ended up down $1,000 on this, trying to make it back, trying to get back to zero. That's one of the major reasons why I don't look at my P&L during the day. I'm done trading for the day. It's 3:30. There's no aftermarket earnings. I can look at my P&L and I can feel good about myself that I could have ended this week completely wrecked. I could have given back every dime I made this week. But staying focused, keeping my head screwed on straight. There's so many issues that not having the right mindset can cause. Some you may not even be aware of. You're just trading, hoping that one day it's going to fix itself. But it won't. It won't. So that's it for me, guys. I'm going to leave you with the weekend. And we'll get back at this thing. Hopefully next week we'll have another solid week and we can finish this month strong. We've got a really good third quarter, going. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to. And I'm not. So, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday morning. Man, I tell you what, if I could have hid this, I would have hid it. I'd have been like, no, that's not what you really see. That's not it. You're not really seeing that. You think it is. It's all an illusion. And I got to go to Trump University for that, so I can learn how to create those illusions. And then I'll be good to go. Yeah, you guys have a good one. But yeah, the money train is rolling. It's rolling this quarter. Watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. Just cross my mind. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. So, wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Yeah, no more trades, guys. No more trades. It's not ready. It's not ready.